Welcome everybody to another episode of Gary Responds, and don't be blinded by my fly ass jacket. It is what it is. Green screen team. Let's read the comments. Mikey Premed says, shout out Gary for continuing to make these videos. All this time, been watching Skateline since middle school. Now I'm 23, I'm still watching. Damn, you 23 since middle school? Middle school, son. For most people, that shit starts in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. You 23? You got bills now? At first you was just like, girls, skateboarding. Now you like, rent, PG&E, or electricity, wherever it is. California, we got PG&E, but yeah. Anton Doty says, the Brent Atchley reference was incredible. That man doesn't get enough praise for how low-key every single trick he did looked. Ooh, okay, like how every trick he did looked. Okay, that Jenkum piece on him last year was tight as fuck too. Brent Atchley is a closet legend. People know, they all know. There's like if you talk about it and you've been really watching, Brent Atchley was the shit and is the shit, okay? So shout out to you, shout out to him, shout out to Steve. No, I don't think I've ever seen another style like that yet. People tried it, and it wasn't real. It wasn't authentic. Walter says, haven't heard of Tyler Bledsoe in years. Dude's a GOAT. Anyone remember his Street Dreams cameo? Yes, I remember. I think it's in the parking lot. It's him and they're at the Tampa contest, or it was at the parking lot of the hotel, and you're like, holy shit, that's Tyler Bledsoe. Yeah, he had the glasses and the beanie, he looked like, but he was still beast. I remember those days. Benjamin Tree says, that hella tuck kickflip in the first clip was so steezy. That is motherfucking, you know, that shit. Dude, I wish I could kickflip like that. I wish I had one of them. I just don't. I just don't. Nobody does, just him, sitting by himself. Eliza Howard says, skateboarding is so awesome. You're damn right it is. It is. Skateboarding's beautiful. Keep going, keep trying. Even if that trick is hitting you in your shin all day, just keep going for it. It's the best thing in the world. Slibby says, Liam McCabe is slept on. Yes, that is a very true statement. There's so many people that were presented this week of Liam McCabe, and he's been doing shit like this for so long. It's wild. Jamal Robot says, click for the Colombian cakes, stayed for the high stakes. Okay, that's a good rhyme. Shout out to everything in Colombia, the whole place. Roland Lau, not the official Roland Lau, but Roland Lau says, the Ice Spice Nikki got me. Yes, it did, but I don't think in ways of the comical joke that I try to give off. Probably replayed that clip a lot of times, all right? It's one of the most liked clips in Instagram history, people. And actually has 3.7 million bookmarks. Ice Spice snitched on y'all. She said it. She said the bookmarks are crazy. Donkey Avenger says, Kyle's Pharmacy Land with Lit. RIP Kurt. RIP whoever Kurt is. Shout out to him and everybody over there. I'm pretty sure it's probably somebody from like Portland local. But with Lit? Was Lit? Yes. With Lit. No, it could be with Lit. Maybe it's a new terminology. All right, keep it up. Tyler Edick says, that's so true about Guy. And then Rocco Coyote says, Guy Mariano needs a laxative medication sponsor. But no, he doesn't. I mean, actually, maybe, because then people would pee. But no, if you take laxatives, you will pee and shit. God doesn't need to pee or have maybe the money from it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Neither one, but it is true about God. If he did that trick, skateboarding would have altered. You would have had everybody doing same trick. But you know, Jeremy Rogers has a couple of same trick. Him and PJ Ladd got same 5-0 kickflip, 5-0 on lead shit. Nobody really took it like Liam. I haven't really seen it. Not yet. Motherfuckers be doing that nollie flip crook nollie. I don't like that one for some reason. I'm not a fan of the crook nollie flip crook. It's not. Joe says, damn, it's been 11 years and y'all still got your booties hurt over David Gonzalez winning Sodi. I'm actually gonna have a real conversation about this real brief before I wrap this episode of Gary Responds. The thing about that is what Guy Mariano did at his age during that time for skateboarding with that part at the end of that video was something I think that at the time felt was making more of an impact. I went back and watched Possessed to Skate. David Gonzalez lost his fucking mind. That part was incredible. But for me, I'm like, okay, here's this legendary dude that just did a switch tray flip nose grind on a handrail. Nobody's ever seen no shit like that. He pushed the envelope, his story, who he is with that team at that moment, I feel like was the skating of that year, right? But then David did 50-50 of 16 flat 16 that I went to. So that's why I just always stuck my guns to being like, God should have got it that time, and then maybe they should have had David running back the year after. then Guy also didn't run nothing with Thrasher that year. They did a whole lot of skateboard mag stuff. You know, they didn't, you know, David was right near Jake, going crazy, doing his thing. Jake was at the bottom of every rail, like you mother. And then Milton's years later, but David was putting on for Colombia and skateboarding and coming up to the city, checking in, doing some wild shit. Guy was down south going crazy on handrails. What the fuck you doing, China? Why you over there in China doing that shit, Guy? What's wrong with you? But that's why I was always hurt by that, man. And Guy's just one of my favorite skateboarders, bro. So that's why I was tickled. David's my people. You know, he's a good guy. Always has been. So finally got over it. But shit, it took a minute. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm 10 years in. I know how to hold a beef, motherfucker. Seen the East Coast, West Coast, that was 2 years. This is 11 years of just hell nah. Well, that wraps this episode of Gary Responds. You know what I do. Gave you the truth, and now it's 2 links. Click them.